Alright, what up, guys? This your boy Legend 6. I'm gonna make this quick. I just want to talk about Advantage. Now, the Silent Enigma was basically talking about on his channel his new Naturia build and how he want to punish Solemn players with Injection Fair Lily. You pay up your life points. Okay, pay 2,000, attack the game. And really, if you think about it, double Solemn Judgment, Oppression, a couple 7 tools at least. You know, some people even take My Body is Shield. So paying life points, we're having cards with life point payments more than you even have or will have in the game is real commonplace in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And people are really starting to feel that having a bigger hand size is more important than having more life points. Now, you know, back in the old days when the pharaohs ruled the shadow game and all that kind of craziness, having bit like having a lot of life points like matter. You know, especially when cards start to come out with life point payments. Like, I don't have to tribute nothing crazy. I don't have to, you know, do some kind of crazy setup. Like it's broken. But to be honest, cards like Solemn or those big life point payment cards are not good for every deck. Now let's say if you play stun, anti-meta, okay, that's common sense. You want to be able to stop pretty much anything. You want to be able to stop traps. You want to be able to stop summons or whatever. But that's not always commonplace. Now, Beginner Uprising also talking about his Light Swarm and how he don't feel that Solemn is really good. Well, in his opinion, is good for Light Swarm. You know, with JD. And that is true. Like a lot of time, like I've been playing Light Swarms for like probably a week or two now on the Dueling Network. I mean, they're fun now. I've been taking it out. It's nothing, you know, standard about it. I mean, it's real ticked up. But not even getting into my build. A lot of times when I did win, life points play a big part of that. Like being able to, let's say, stop an attack with a Necro Gardener or let's say drop JD when I only had like 3-4 cards left in my deck. Drop JD Nuke Field, attack the game made all the difference. And having, let's say, paying a Solemn Judgment in the middle of the game when you could have had, let's say, anything abominous, could have made all the difference. Now, not even getting tired of that, I'll just give you a link in the description. But yeah, a good example to try to sum everything up better is to think about, let's say, well, with hand size. If I'm playing plants and you're playing heroes, I can go off with my hand. I can go off with my monsters. I can special summon still. I can synchro. I can pretty much tribute over my quick draw with for Kai's remove your monster and attack directly. And unless you have something like a Veiler, you're not gonna have that many outs. So, like, really, all I'm trying to say is hand advantage does matter, and like most of the time, it actually do matter most of the time, but it's not really a determining factor in if you win or not. If you actually win the game, like another example, if you playing Psychics and they do the whole Psylocke jump, and you can't, your first summon is gonna be negated. You can't activate spells or traps. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 cards. Doesn't matter if you can pick up your whole deck. Like, it's not that much you actually could do to answer that. So the whole thing about advantage is actually understanding your answers and actually having answers. One personal example for me, I was playing a Starter's Assault mode in a tournament, and like the guy was good with the deck. Like I seen him play before. He went Starter's Assault mode like on the second turn, scrubbed me one time. Excuse me. And then our last round, because it went into game 3, I was playing Gravekeepers. It went to I started first. I opted to go first. I opened up broken. Solemn Judgment, Boundless, Oppression, pretty much everything I needed to stop him. in a single alone spy. So I still get express some of the monsters out my deck if I don't activate Solemn, that is. He tried to special summon Bottomless with Cyber Dragon and all this kind of craziness, oppression. And in the end, he just didn't have anything. He tried to activate Power Average. I activated Solemn Judgment. I said, you know what? I don't care. It's either going to make me or break me. Last turn, I had to fight like a Stardust and a Shooting Star Dragon. I'm not going to try to go through that again. I'm not going to let you get a hand. And you know what? I won. Just because I had every single answer to stop my opponent from doing what he wanted to do. And that what leads to advantage. Even though I didn't have a hand, I kept negating or stopping anything he wanted to do. He didn't have a hand. So that's what I'm really trying to get into. It's not always just having a big hand or crazy life points. It's just actually having the answer to what your opponent is trying to do. I think like it sounds basic, but I think a lot of players are neglecting to really realize that. And like, oh, I was playing one guy, and like it was going like head up, and then I slowly started to like get the advantage and stuff. I was playing heroes, and it just nothing like he had the nerve to call my deck slow. But how can you lose and call my deck slow? I mean, like, they're like saying, "Oh, you're not good. I should have lost way worse than that." Like, are you insulting yourself? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about advantage. Do life points even matter? Is it absolutely in a game? As long as you got 50, you're good, or is it actually should be looked at as part of advantage? At least in some decks. Alright, let me know what you think in the comment below. Peace.